Alright. So I just need to get ready for a couple minutes, but I'm just starting the stream now just because I said on my Instagram that I'd be starting at 1:30. It's obviously 2:20. Reason being because my heart rate monitor decided to stop working. And so even though I know that those of you who have been following for a long time know that what I will be doing today is legitimate. For new people, in case, how do I put this? When they see the numbers that they will be seeing today on the screen, if I wasn't wearing a heart rate monitor, people would think, who is this guy? As I said, for those who don't know me. But I'm echoing because I'm hearing myself talk. But so, anyways, as part of me was like, it's okay, don't worry. People who follow you know that this is all legit and everything. As I panicked around trying to figure out what to do, I was like, well, the new people might be coming in and seeing some numbers pop up on the screen and be like, this guy's not even wearing a heart rate monitor. That's what, and including, not to mention the fact that in my last stream I complained about somebody not wearing a heart rate monitor. So it adds a level of legitimacy into the effort. So, as you can see, I am wearing a chest strap, which I hate wearing. But it didn't have a battery. Couldn't find any C2032 batteries. But we pulled one out of the garage door opener, and it is in this heart rate monitor. So the things that we do to add, as I said, some legitimacy, even though this isn't actually a formal race, we're still doing our due diligence in terms of having heart rate data. So anyways, this thing actually is figured out that it is working. So I'm probably going to warm up with the chest strap, and then I'm going to switch to the armband once the warm up is over, and then do that because I don't want the chest strap on for the effort. So calibrate power meter, yes. And then I'll put my ice vest on. Today we got 70 grams carbs in this bottle with 800 mils. And then I have a gel in each one of these bottles with about 100 milliliters of water, just mixed up, because the idea will be when I'm in the middle of the effort, I don't want to have to open the gel and then suck the thing out and kind of gag me a bit. Or like just throw my breathing off even in the slightest, and so we'll just gulp it down through the water bottle, and then I'll have one more gel right now. All right, we're ready. Okay, routes. So today, this is the easy way of doing it that I can explain here now. Today we are doing a time trial up Alpe Du Zwift, as the title suggests. I am not actually going for sub 35. The goal is about 35 low. Title, put it that way, than saying something like attempt. It doesn't ring off, it doesn't roll off the tongue as easily. Okay. And then we have two Garmin's going. One with my average and one with the laps. Average. Whoa, easy there, Chief. 1996. Okay, so it is actually finding that heart rate monitor, which is juice. It seemed like it needed to just be plugged in again. Weird. Very strange. Ooh, and it's wet. Oh. Window open as well. Why is that zipper not going up? It's frozen, that's why. What's up, DJX? Let's get it going. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, David. Appreciate tuning in. So, I'll be starting out in about 25 minutes. Thank you, George. So, game plan today is, as I said, about 35 low is the goal. Plan will be just like last time, breaking into 4 stages. Freezing. First stage, elevate. So I'm gonna aim for about 375 to 380 until the flatter turn. And then last time I took 2 turns to recover. I didn't need that, it was excessive. So the last time was 35-40, by the way. So I'll take just the flat turn down to about 315 and then bring it back up to FTP, which is roughly, I think, 340 right now. And then go 340 until the last power up, at which point it's just empty the tank. So elevate, clear, maintain, empty are the 4 stages of the day. Turn that second fan on in a second. Just can't do it right now, else I'll be hypothermic. It's very cold. Windows open and Ice Fest is... I think it actually is colder this time than the last time, which is a good lesson. Because the last time I put it on straight out of the freezer, and while that kind of seems like, oh yeah, that's gonna be at its coldest, I think this is much colder because having it be out of the freezer for about five minutes or so has meant that some of the ice has started melting slightly, and so the Ice Vest is actually wet. It's cold and wet cold is always, just like wet heat is always more intense than the dry. Like ice pack versus an ice bath. An ice bath will always be colder. Or a hot tub, like a hot tub versus a dry heat pad. The hot tub will always be hotter. Wet is always, yeah, more intense. As I said, the warm-up will be about 25 to 30 minutes. Gonna go 5 minutes easy, 5-minute build to tempo, 5-minute low cadence, tempo, and then 1 minute roughly threshold, higher cadence, couple openers, 3 openers, and then around 5 minutes easy spinning between the last opener and the beginning. In that first section, I'm going to be standing out of the saddle the entire time, just like I did the last time. Take advantage of the fresh legs at that point, and out of the saddle is where I'm best. And as like I said the last time, it's like kind of playing my strengths, and like in reality, part of me just wants to stand out of the saddle for 35 straight, and I actually think I probably could, but this is the compromise. I'll be standing for 8 plus 5 plus 5, so 18. So I'll be standing for about 50% of the roughly 35 and change. If all goes to plan, the average should be 351. I am 60 kilograms today. Last time I was 59. Super Bowl Sunday threw me off a bit, but nonetheless, it's not a big issue. I'll just push 6 more watts. And I know I can do at least 6 more, minimum, because I think I've increased FTP by about maybe 7 in between 5 and 10. So about 7, I think. I think the last time it was probably 3:33-ish. Now it's probably 3:40 from December 19th until February 11th today. That's my noise canceling test. Thank you, Patrick. I'll hop on the trainer. Should be a good one. I like this one for you. The 30-30, 30-20, 30-15. Should be fun. If you find that kind of thing fun. I do. Thank you, Graham. So now we go into the low cadence section. Just out of the saddle for the first section. Just make sure we're got good towel placement. And that the wheel feels good and aligned, because it bugs me when it's a little bit off. Feels good to me. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. And hope you're doing well. No music for this one as well, just I don't want a copyright thing. I have enough of those. Not that it really matters because I'm not monetized, but who knows? Maybe this video gets 12 million views. Man vomits. Watch a grown man cry while vomiting. While pushing 6 watts per kilo. One more opener. I'm just gonna stick with, even though I think that other one might work, I'm just gonna stay with this one in case. It's kind of bothering me, but I'm sure once the thing starts, it will not be an issue. Just make sure that didn't mess it up. Just wanted to be able to see the thing. What's going on? Yeah, sorry the thing's small, but I want to be able to see the OBS on the other side of the screen there. Oh, and we got a lightweight. I am actually gonna use that. I know, like, it's like, oh well, if you didn't get it the last time. Well, let's be clear. The last time was in like the Tour de Zwift thing there or whatever, where you had like double the length of power up. And so I mean, I had one turn where it was like a double arrow. Right, so I'm gonna take the power ups. Basically, it is what it is. It's a game. Time is one thing, but my power is for my own records. So this is gel number 1 in this thing. Actually, number 2, sorry. Playlist. I want to unplug this heart rate monitor, and actually what I can do then is yeah, it's fine. I can take this off. Okay. Okay, let's go with the playlist. Which one of my playlists? The vomiting one? No, I think we'll go to the vomit later, maybe. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, we'll turn the vomit playlist on about halfway. Nah, this should be good. This will be fun. All right, we go into quiet mode. Thank you everyone for watching. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, almost forgot this thing on. This is the beauty of it not being in a race. You can do stuff like that. Okay. Oh, it's in power save mode. Screw it. You know what? I actually don't want it. I actually don't want you. I don't want to see what the thing is. It worked out well last time not knowing. Shit, sorry. Okay. Oh, 3 of them. Hey Siri, play Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Ah! 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 Oh! Fuck! Oh! Oh! Jesus! Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Oh! 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 That'd make me work like a fucking stevedore. Holy shit! 3502 comes up. Oh, you bastard! Oh, 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 oh my God! 3 drafts. Show me someone I could draft, and I'll use it. Holy moly! 3 of them. Oh my God! Son of a bitch! Comes up at 3502. Make me go to the darkest place. Oh yeah. I was about to say, what a controlled effort, and then 3502 comes up. Holy moly! Oh yeah. Son of a... Thank you, George. Oh. Highest heart rate in over 12 months. Well over 12 months. Oh. Jeez. Oh. Oh my God. That was the cruelest thing of all time, Zwift. I can uninstall the app right now. Make me do that. Holy... Did you see? Like, that red line is literally, as soon as it says 350203, whatever, it's like, you son of a... You make me do this. That dark red is just... I am not finishing this at 35 flat. That I will quit Zwift forever. I'll retire. Perfect pacing. Absolutely perfect pacing. And you do 3503. And it's like, not today. Okay? Not today. Holy jumping. Oh. Oy. And then it was like, I'm not changing gears, because if this chain drops right over that little crest, oy. Well, like, honestly, the pacing today was like, I don't know what to say. You know, it was so good, so well paced. Like, the goal, I'm on my walk last night, I'm like, I'm working out the numbers in my head as I'm walking. Yeah, I'm dehydrated. It's white spit. It's like working out the numbers in my head. Okay. 380 for 8 minutes into 310 for 2. Into 340 for 29 or 20, sorry. And then 375 I had. I don't know what it was today. I didn't see it at the end there. Anyways, it worked out, and I'm like, okay, those are the numbers. That should get me 351. Those should be 5.85. I'm not going to try to cut a kilo overnight here. Super Bowl, I went a little wild. Had about 4 bags of chips. So, not 4, but you know what I mean. It was a lot of chips. So that pumped me up a little bit. And then was back down to 60 by yesterday. But was like, I'm not going to try to lose 2 kilograms in a day. That's stupid. So we're 60 kilos, whatever. So 5.85 would have been the thing. And that should have got me pretty close to 35. Hard to work out exactly what time. The point is today was 383 for 7 minutes and 20-ish seconds, and then 320 for 2 minutes. Progression on from the last time, because the last time I recovered all the way past to the second turn there. This time it was just the one straight, which took exactly 2 minutes, and then got right back to power really well. There was no lag, which was good. I worked the second half of the, so let me say the 19 minutes then was that I had 342 on mine, and then as I said, I didn't see what the last little bit was because I was blacking out in the last 30 seconds there. Like, it was one of those, the last 30 seconds there was, I honestly thought I would have to stop pedaling with 10 seconds to go, like over the crest, because it was just so like, oh my god, my legs are gonna fall off because of this stupid time. Damn draft power-ups the whole way. 3 of them. 3 draft power-ups. It would have been funny if I hit the draft there at the end and I got a lightweight getting the top. That would have been funny to see. I would have thrown something at the screen. That would have been hilarious. But anyways, we'll see what on Strava. I'll stop the ride as soon as I get to the bottom. We'll see what Strava has for the average for the segment, but it should be over 350 if my math is right. As I said, I did this as I was walking in my head, doing like, okay, let's see. So 29 minutes out of 35 is at X, which is like X percentage, and I'm working out averages and like weighted average in my head as I'm walking, and it came to 350.5 is what I worked out to. So I rounded to 351. But we'll see what it is in a few minutes here. The chest strap was okay. It didn't really bother me, but I did see a few little fluctuations in it. Much more so than the heart strap, or the armband, which stays much more smooth. Like, I don't know if the Polar one is actually doing like a smoothing of the power like on Training Peaks. And maybe the chest strap is actually more accurate because maybe it is like little fluctuations like that, like as you're breathing. It would have been interesting to wear both at the same time, but I always say the more things you got going on in the room, the more likely of problems. I only had one turn, speaking of problems, where, and I swore a bit on it, I thought I hit the change and I didn't, and I went up to get out of the saddle, but I hadn't actually changed, so I had nothing to push against really. But as I was saying, in the second half of that, I got in a lot better of a rhythm. The first half, the first half of the 20, the steady section, like the FTP section, I got into a much better rhythm as I was doing the transitions back and forth from the saddle to the seat, where before it was more choppy. Like, it's almost like that thing, like if you're on a group ride and the guy ahead of you like goes out of the saddle and he kind of drifts back into you, because it's not like a smooth transition. That's what I was doing in the first half, And then the second half, it was much smoother in terms of transitions back and forth, which I think helped a lot. And I saw it in particular, you know, that turn with the snowbanks on the side. I was looking at the side and trying to calculate, because it has like your PR little guy going. And I was seeing on the mini map there in the right corner, like at what point he was getting to the turn. December 19th, Frank. And then based on what I was at into the turn, like calculating how much up I was. And I only started doing that in like the final third-ish there. And I was seeing like I was like 30 seconds up, or like a little bit under 30, like high 20s. And then after that snowbank turn, I think on the snowbank turn I must have put in 15 seconds in on him, because it ballooned up really quickly, the thing. Like it went out quite far, where I was actually at one point thinking, man, I think I might be like 34-40. But again, this is where power-ups play a role, because the last time at the final power-up I got a lightweight, right? This time we got another draft. I'm just gonna do just 5 minutes, just kind of spin my legs a bit. And then we'll see the graph. How's the foot doing, George? You can text if you don't want to put it there. Gives me time to get these bottles, finish them off too. Now we have someone to draft. Hey. Look at you guys. You did well today, guys. Talking my legs. Another month down, and we'll go after, I think, 34:40 is the goal. I mean, today could have been 34:40 if we got us a few power-ups. Like, I got 3 drafts in a row. Like, they should take the draft out of the Alpe. Come on. Like, it should just be lightweights. That way it would be consistent, too. Like, comparing. Like, a draft is just useless. Like, come on. That's just stupid that they do that. Should be the same on Vaughn too. Just lightweights. Like, not guaranteed, but like, if you're at your PR pace, then you get the power up kind of thing, and make it a lightweight. Something like that. Like, a draft is just useless anyways. There's no draft on it anyways. And it's like, when are you having a group go up the Alp like that? Like, at least for me, I've never gone up with somebody. Like, I had one time a while back, this cycle path guy, he stayed with me until the flat turn. So like 8-minute mark, and then dropped off. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna be done in 3.5 minutes, and then we'll see the graph, or like the Strava graph. I just realized that's our 4th draft now. a banging song. Mallorca. Alrighty. Good day. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Ooh. Okay. Hell yeah. It's a little aggressive, I think, but hey, I'm all with you. I don't think it's 347, but I wonder how it's calculating that. Let me just take my shoe off. 1 second. Okay, let's see what these numbers look like. I won't keep it too long because I'm getting hungry myself. So, okay, so let's go here. And then we'll go like this. And display cap. Thank you. Zwift, go to sleep. Let's see what you guys are looking at. Alright. Numbers. Oh. Oh, man. I'm gonna pass out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how they're pulling 347. They must be doing like it must almost be like the Oh Hill No, where they're doing some sort of algorithm based on like using some model, like based on your time or something like that. Because 354 would 20-minute would not be, that'd be 336. Now they're probably saying, well, you held 351 for 30. And so if you held 351 for 30, okay, now we're getting more like it. So let's see. Damn, that's beautiful. Let me just say something. 355 watts is my second highest power ever on Alpe Du Zwift. I want to cry. This is crazy. This shows you also, like, so if I was 1 kilo lighter, that's like 34. Like, I'm not saying I wish I was. I'm just saying because I'm comparing it to my highest. My highest ever was 359 at 59. This, I think, is actually, it's, I mean, 1 kilogram, like, it's like, okay, it's 1 kilo, but like the way that this was done compared to the way that that was done, this is much better effort, I think, because this is, I believe, a much more repeatable effort. That was like, I remember the 34:19 at like, hey, there were a few power ups, right? Today I had the lightweight right at the bottom, which, I mean, I'm losing a few seconds because I wanted to hit it, like, so I'm not having to hit it halfway through the turn kind of thing, like, and like lose my rhythm. But that, I remember that effort, and when I finished that effort, I was like, I almost never wanted to do the Alp again. Like, I remember even saying it, I think, on the live stream. Like, I said something like, I want to do it again, but it's going to take me a while to, like, build myself back up mentally because it was so painful. Like, I remember that effort. I was almost going to stop in the middle because, like, I was having, like, chest pain because, like, it was so, the effort was just so, it felt beyond what I was ready for, kind of thing. And like my heart rate was like through the roof, kind of thing, throughout. And like, the not just heart rate, because I don't care about that, it was more like internally I felt out of control the whole time. Whereas today I felt out of control for the last 30 seconds, for when, you know, the Alp decided to give me the the metaphorical finger and be like, you titled the YouTube video sub 35. We're gonna go like 35:02 just to, like, you know, people can comment on the bottom and be like, this is clickbait nonsense. But like, this is the only part where I felt out of control. And hey, why? It's 412 watts for a minute and 7 seconds. Like, 7 watt, almost 7 watt. The Strava thinks I'm 59, but on Zwift it was set to 60, because that's what I am. So it's 60. But Strava, I don't update my weight on Strava as regularly. It's like, I don't think I rarely change it, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. And my Strava profile is private, anyways. Yeah. So, anyways, that effort didn't feel like, just, and then I'm gonna get going because I want to have lunch and whatnot and don't want to keep you guys too long. But the last, that the 34:19, the all-time PB, as I said, one, it had power-ups. I want to go back to that video, actually. I remember it. Give me a second while I have you, and it's fresh on my mind. I live streamed that. Yep. So, threshold, double Zwift, training, Alpe Du Zwift, sub 34. Is that it? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we had. So, we have no power up at the bottom. Okay. And let's see what we get on this first. So we got an arrow. So we're 1 up an arrow. It's a lightweight to an arrow right now as the difference. And then next power up is right here at the, where's the little bulldozer? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I think I missed this one. Yeah, didn't have one there. Okay, so actually right now it's pretty even. And then what did we get on the last? They should add one halfway up. I think I missed this one too, actually. So it might be, yeah, okay. So actually this was a fair effort. So they're about even. Nonetheless, so disregard that point. But in terms of the subjective, like the feel of it, as I said, and I remember saying it after that, and you can even see my face there, just for the 2 seconds that I had it on the screen. The last one felt completely, the 3419 I'm saying from a couple years ago, it felt completely it didn't feel really repeatable, because I remember even saying it after. It's like, man, I want to do that again because the middle section sucked, but where I almost like bailed on it for like a couple minutes, like mentally checked out, because I was just like, maybe this isn't the day, I don't know. But like that effort did not feel repeatable, because I even said like, it's gonna take me though a while to like just get my head around this again, because it was so painful that like I feel like I only have like a certain number of those type of efforts in me. You know what I mean? Whereas today, like I almost feel like, yeah, I could probably do this like in a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Like I won't, because I don't, like, I'm not a type of person who likes to just like, you know, I'm gonna do a 5K time trial every week kind of thing. That's not me. I like to like do a 5K or something like that, and then like put in an actual block of training and then do a 5K. Like, so like a proper block of training. I'm not the type that just likes to just like keep testing and testing and testing and testing. I like to like, I give myself one test. I don't bail on tests and be like, oh, you know, I'll do this. I'll take another crack at it, like, because it didn't go well. I'll take another crack at it in a few days, kind of thing. It's like, I get one shot. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well, because that's what happens with racing. You get one shot, one opportunity, seize everything you ever wanted. And so that's what I'm doing for these. It's like, you want to make it like a race where it's like you got one shot. So like, get the taper right, do everything that you can right, because I'm not gonna you know, be like, you know, maybe I'll do it like, I'll do it again like 3 days from now, kind of thing. It's like, it's now. And if it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. You're gonna do another block of training, and you're gonna address why it didn't go well. And then we're gonna come back and do it. But the point is that I could do this one again in a month's time, like, and I feel like confident enough to be like, yeah, I'm going to do another block of training. I'm going to work on some things. I'm going to try to boost the threshold up, that middle section, try to get that middle section. I think the two bookends, the 383 and I think I could actually go harder at the end. I was a little, not nervous is the word. It was more like, I kind of was pretty confident looking at where the pacer was and thinking like, yeah, I think I'm going to be sub 35. So let's not so much, it's not like I was holding back, but it was like, let me play on the safer end of going nuclear instead of just going full, like, and risking it kind of thing, because I feel like I'm already at kind of the time that I want to be at. Like, I'm at the goal. And so it's kind of like playing a little bit safe, still giving like a hard effort. Like, I mean, I was 370 across that turn, 380 across that turn. So like, we're still, you know, 375-ish average for, you know, 3-4 minutes already. So like, good. Like, so it's aggressive. And it is like an attack, but it's not like something that I don't think I can hold. I was pretty like, yeah, I feel like I can keep this until the finish, pretty confident, you know, or like, let's say like, you know, 80% confident. It's like, yeah, we can hold this till the finish. But so the bookends, I'm happy with. I'm keeping those the same. The section that still needs to go up a little bit is I think we were 342. Can we turn that up to 345, 346, and then that will take the time down. The point of my story is that today's feels repeatable, and so even though it's 4 watts less and 1 kilogram heavier, but let's just think about the power for a second. Even though it's 4 watts less than the other, this is a better effort because I'm the way that it's been done, it's like, yeah, no, I can do it again in a month. And I think I've got my point across because I'm just repeating myself now. But the other one, the other one, it was kind of like, yeah, I kind of want to do it again, but like, give me like, several months to like forget about this one because I never want to think about it again because it was so painful that and so with that, it's not really repeatable, right? Like it's not a good effort if you kind of need to 6 months to like, get over it. And I don't think I ever actually went back to doing it. I think I got injured or something, but it's like, I kind of got stuck in at training and then kind of forgot about it. So that's just quick run through. So 382, exactly what I said. And then I think it was 319 across the plateau. Right there, 318. And then 342 I had on mine. But what I'm curious at is the 342. So we're all on par. Everyone's happy. And then the last, boom. And that to me, see that, like being able to just like turn it like this, being able to go like boom, 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 and boom, and that to me tells me that this is FTP. So that thing saying 342, I don't think that's accurate. 347, sorry. I don't think so. I think that's way too aggressive. You asked me to hold 347 for an hour. My best ever for an hour was 348 up Mont Ventoux, and I was in disgusting shape on that day. Like that block, I remember. I was in insane shape. Best shape I've ever been in on the bike. That was COVID, the year of COVID. I think 342 is bang on FTP, and that's what I'll set it to in Zwift. Okay, but the main thing, let's see what the end piece is. Wow. Good. I'm happy with that. 380 for 6 almost. Last time I think it was 526 because I started at the power up. This time I went a little bit earlier because I was like, yeah, it's time to go right now. And then this is just like Zwift just being almost 400 watts for the final 2 minutes. Fantastic. Alrighty. Phenomenal day. Really happy with that one. It's, yeah, really great effort. Fantastic. What's the VAM on that? Almost 1800. 72 cadence. You could see that I'm getting better there. That's good. Okay. Alrighty. That's all for today. Thank you for everyone for tuning in and the words of encouragement throughout. 179, interesting. Hit 179 there, 182 there. So that's interesting. It's like not like maybe max is 184-ish. 182 is the highest I've seen so far, but 179. Cool. You could see the little fluctuations. Interesting. I'd be curious to wear both at the same time. Alright. I'm going to wrap this up. I gotta pee. And it's too damn cold down here. Where am I? Okay. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And we will catch in... I'm wanting to do a video with my new cool drone. But the weather is just absolutely suck bag weather. We're getting like another 25 centimeters of snow tomorrow. So it's just like this winter. This is a legit winter this year. And I bought this new drone, and I'm like all pumped up, and it's like I'm like basically standing here like with my remote control, being like, come on. The weather is just, it's either too cold because it can't fly if it's under -10 Celsius, and it's been like that every day. And it can't fly in the snow, obviously. And it's been snowing almost every day, and like big snowfalls. So that is what I'm hoping. And actually, I saw that next Monday, which is, what day would that be? Feb 17. Feb 17. It's gonna be -28 Celsius with the wind chill. Like, what? Like, I don't know. Holy moly. Like, let's see if that's still saying -28. Oh, whoops. Yeah, accept the cookies. Stupid cookies. Okay, so, yes, so Sunday. Whew. It's even worse. So Monday, February 17th. I think that's Family Day. I don't know. But Monday, February 17th. So, a month left of winter, something like that. We're cooking at -18 Celsius, feeling -29. And then Feb 18th, -17, feeling -27. Too cold, okay? For that late into the winter. Like, it's supposed to be getting better at this point. I hate winter. I absolutely hate it. It's just stupid. Oh my god, look at this. February 19th. I know it's hard to forecast that far out, but -12 they're calling for, -10. It's just like, when am I going to fly this drone? I bought this thing. Anyways, that's what I'm looking forward to for my next video, and probably do a live stream before then. Anyways, take care, everyone. Thanks so much for watching.